You just finished making love with your partner. It felt amazing in the moment. But now you feel tired, drained, empty. One of my clients recently called this collateral damage after sex. Many men know this feeling very well, but what most men don't know is this is not random, and there are ways to protect your energy. Stick with me and I'll show you data I gathered from more than 150 men that reveals how to avoid an energy crash after ejaculation. Hi, I'm Moshe, a sex coach supporting men to expand what's possible in bed. And today we're talking about something many men experience: losing energy after ejaculation. I have a close friend. We've known each other since school. We talk about everything: relationships, sex, life, aging. And for many years, whenever the topic of ejaculation and energy came up, he would always say the same thing: I don't feel any loss of energy after ejaculation. He was convinced this whole thing about energy loss was not relevant for him, maybe even psychological. And honestly, in our 20s and early 30s, I could understand that perspective. The body recovers fast, hormones are strong, energy feels endless. But then something interesting happened. In his 40s, he came back to me one day and said, "You know, Moshe, I think you were right. I actually do start feeling depleted now after ejaculation." That moment really stayed with me, not because it proved I was right, but because it made me aware how much age plays a role here. What feels effortless at 25 can feel very different at 45 or 55. And if we don't adapt, sexuality can slowly become less nourishing. I had conversation with men who clearly expressed concern. If this trend continues, what will sex feel like at 60, at 70? Over the years, this topic of energy after ejaculation came up again and again in my work with men. So I wanted to check this more systematically. In 2023, I created a quiz about how men relate to their sexual energy, helping them understand their unique sexual imprint and how they are positioned within 4 archetypes of sexual energy management: the follower, the grounded type, the conductor, and the transcendental type. You can watch a video I made about this quiz if you click on the link above, and if you want to take the quiz, I added the link in the description below. So far, 159 men completed the quiz. 2 questions turned out especially interesting to the topic we're talking about today. How long does it usually take you to ejaculate? And how much energy do you usually have after sex? Let's start with the results of how much energy men have after sex. On this chart, you can see that about a quarter of men say they feel very tired after sex. Another quarter reports somewhat less energy, so together roughly half of men feel depleted after sex. On the other side, about 1/4 say they actually feel more energized, and a small group feels very energized. So already we see something interesting. For most men, sex is not energizing. It actually costs energy. The last group in this chart is men that feel the same level of energy before and after sex. Now to the second question about the duration of sex. About a quarter of men finish in under 5 minutes. Another quarter between 5 and 10 minutes. About a fifth of men last 10 to 20 minutes. About a sixth of men last 20 to 60 minutes. And a small group lasts more than an hour. For the next step in the analysis of these results, I grouped men into 2 categories: under 10 minutes, about half of the men, and over 10 minutes, the other half. Short duration versus long duration. Now here comes the interesting part. when we check the correlation between sex duration and energy after sex, a striking pattern emerged. From the group of men who finish in under 10 minutes, about 63% feel tired or depleted afterwards. From the group of men who last longer than 10 minutes, only about 39 feel depleted. Let me say this in a simple way. When men finish quickly, nearly 2 out of 3 feel depleted. When they last longer, it's closer to 1 out of 3. That's a big difference. The correlation between duration and energy is strong. The shorter the sexual duration, the higher the likelihood of energy loss afterwards. And the longer men stay in arousal, the more likely sex becomes energizing instead of draining. And everything I've seen in my work with men shows me that this tendency becomes even stronger with age. So if you're young and still don't feel energy loss after sex, this might become important later on. And the earlier you develop sexual patterns that protect your energy, the better. The good news is sexual patterns are not fixed. They can be changed, and new patterns are trainable. Like many men I worked with, you too can learn the key to lasting longer, which is spreading your arousal throughout your body and avoiding too quick overheating of your pelvis and genital area. One simple technique I teach for doing that is the microcosmic orbit breathing. Here, during sex, especially when you are at those heightened states of arousal, imagine your sexual energy as a ball of light or fire. As you inhale, visualize this ball rising up your spine. As you exhale, guide it down the front of your body. This circulation spreads your arousal throughout your body instead of boiling in your pelvis. If you learn to spread your arousal in your body, I guarantee you that you'll be able to last longer. And there's a very good chance that this will allow you to feel more vitality, more presence, more connection, and more pleasure over time. As we come to the end of this video, I want to ask you, how do you usually feel after sex? Energized, neutral, depleted? Sex can either drain you or nourish you, and the data suggests duration and how you handle arousal play a key role. If this topic speaks to you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you'd like deeper guidance, check the links below to my coaching offers on my website. Take care of your energy, and I'll see you in the next video.